Hey, Anthony. What's up, guys? Hey, Frank. It's Frank. Hey, guys. Thanks for stopping by. So, as you all know, I put out the video before. Earlier this week, I hit 100 subscribers. I needed 100 subscribers because in order to have 100 subscribers, or in order to have a URL and like pass my videos out and do other things like other things on YouTube, you got to have 100 subscribers just to be able to pass out your URL and give it to other people. So it's a lot easier now for me to... Thank you, Anthony. It's a lot easier now for me to be able to make better quality videos now that I have 100 subs. So, and I've been doing some investigating into what makes videos quality, and I feel like there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of YouTubers that do rideshare. And you got to do something that sets yourself apart from everybody else. It's important to do the fun, you know, the trending stuff. That's important. And you know, have fun. I like to do stuff about Chicago. But what I'm trying to get from you guys as my first 100, what is it that you guys enjoy to hear? And tonight I am going to talk about the topic of, I put my Lyft shirt on, of Uber effing over drivers and pay driver's fare, delete Uber. And I want to hear your input on what it is that you think we should do about this, because I've heard from a lot of different people about what their ideas are. So right now I got 2 people. My first live stream, and I got 2 people. It's better than nobody showing up, right? Anthony, are you a driver? Are you just an awesome subscriber? Hello, Uberborn. Hey. Awesome. Cool. It seems like a lot of the people that I'm getting on this station are people that are drivers. So I need to get with Uber and Lyft Shell. She's trying to organize something too. Awesome. You know what? I think it's, I'm saying awesome to yay to both. Getting with Shell. I think I'm going to get with Shell too. I think I saw one of her videos. I was watching videos today, and I think I saw one of her videos today. I've seen a few people, even, I can't remember, RWP, I think it was, yeah. Hi, Rideshare, Oklahoma man. Oklahoman. Okay, Oklahoman. Back to 3 days because of how Uber treats drivers. Cut back to, yeah, you know what? I must say I have today, the only reason I did this is because I don't have my things in place, but today on Thursdays, I drop somebody off at 6 o'clock, and then I usually do Uber Eats until 9. And so I didn't have Uber. I had to get on Uber Eats, so I did download the app. Somebody asked me, "Are you doing Uber?" The answer is no, but I am doing Uber Eats until I'm working on getting in Grub or Grubhub, whatever his name, Grubhub. It's Grubhub. I've gotten with I talked to one of the rideshare drivers that does Grubhub, and I really like his show. And Grubhub doesn't do a referral fee, I don't think, but I like what he's been saying. So I figured, I'm not going to do any more Uber, but it doesn't matter if I do it or what. Yeah, I'm gonna try Caviar too. I would like to try Caviar. I don't know if Caviar. I live in the north suburbs. Hey, Lady T. Hi. Yeah, I live in the north suburbs, so I don't know how good Caviar is here. And if you go deliver downtown Chicago with a car, it's just unreal. I can't do it. I've made okay Uber Eats out by my house in the north suburbs. It's not like like driving, but I don't make Uber Hint says he makes like $20 an hour doing Uber Eats. I don't make no $20 an hour. I barely make 12 when I do Uber Eats, I have seen Caviar with people on bicycles in Chicago. Now, I'm way out of shape. I mean, I should get on a bicycle, but I know that if I ride like a mile, my ass will be hurting the next day. So maybe I could start, practicing. But what I really want to do? Yeah, I had to get my license. The only reason I did Uber Eats today was because I lost my license a couple days ago, and I went down to get my license today or yesterday, and the line was long as hell. So yeah. So let me see what I saw. Okay, what did he say? Hey, I do deliveries near O'Hare and North Side so I can find parking. It's still good money. Yeah, you know what? I live in Highland Park, and I've been finding deliveries are good in Wheeling and Palatine, but I bet you deliveries are really good in Rosemont and near O'Hare. It's where the big businesses are. Yeah. I would rather turn off my app than try and find parking 4 blocks away. I've almost gotten parking tickets inside Chicago, and I'll leave it to those skinny guys that want to ride on those little pedal machines. They're like a 3-wheel bike or something. Maybe they can do that stuff. Not me. Kudos to you. But I mean, it's like a 30-minute drive away anyway for me to go to Chicago. Yeah, I don't do Chicago downtown. I don't. I'm sure there's people downtown that live downtown that make a killing. I'm sure, But like I said, I've been working. I have a couple things that I'm juggling all at once. My son wants to move here, so I've been looking for apartments for him. I'm trying to still get into doing bus driving. I'm going to be doing training for that all week in the morning next week. And usually I drive Uber and Lyft 2 to 10, but I've been doing just Lyft and Uber Eats. Yeah, I have family in Georgia, Cummings, Georgia. I have never been to Atlanta because I've been too scared. I've been way too scared to go. I mean, but I guess I've been to Detroit, but that was when I was younger, when I was to Atlanta. Yeah, but you know what? when I came to Chicago, you know, everybody talked crap about Chicago, and I've had no problems. Smyrna, I don't know where that is. Smyrna, Georgia. I don't know where that is, but I'll tell you, I had my ex-husband's mother and father, former in-laws. They bought a house down there in the mountains. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And the only thing is, I want to move southerly. So maybe I'll move to. I was thinking about moving. Yeah, that Cobb County. I hear bad crap about it. They took away somebody's. I saw a video the other day. Somebody had they had money in their car, like $20,000. They were going to buy cars, and they searched the vehicle and took the money away from them, saying it was suspicious of drug dealing money. The guy was a car dealer. Yeah, I don't like Cobb County. But I've always wanted to go to California, mainly San Francisco, because I hear LA is just crazy. Crazy expensive, and San Francisco is not as bad. But I've always wanted to go to yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna, maybe someday I'll get down there and check out Atlanta. I mean, it's my ex-husband's family that lives in Georgia, but yeah, I'm signing up for Grubhub. Yeah, I agree. You really shouldn't carry large amounts of cash. So, are you guys seeing? I'm not sure if it's putting your comments on the screen. It's showing the comments right on my screen. Tell me if you are seeing the other people's comments on the screen. I'll read them as they come up if you don't. Come on down. Visit. I live in Stone Mountain. Oh, that sounds cool. Stone Mountain. Yeah. Oh, you have mountains near you? Okay, good. Good. That makes it better. Then because some YouTubers have to read all those comments. Yeah. I like how they come up. I think I'm going to use this again. It depends on whatever you're watching on your computer or your phone. I'm watching on my phone. I see the chat. Yeah, I hear like it says the clan used to be in Stone Mountain. Cummings, Georgia used to say some, I don't know if they still do, but when I went down there when my son was like a baby, he's 19 now, said that this Cummings, Georgia said, don't let the sun, something like don't let the sun go down on your black rear end. On the phone you see a chat. Okay. You know what? I'm sure it's beautiful. The only thing is about Georgia. The only thing about Georgia is, well, I'm not big into racism. I really ain't. It rubs me the wrong way. The thing I love about Chicago is there's so many different cultures, and everybody is really accepting and open. I mean, not every single person, but there's a lot of different cultures and different, and I'm sure it's like that in Atlanta. It's probably like that inside Atlanta, but you get out of Atlanta, So I mean, I've been here 2 years. I came here because my spouse and I met online, and And then we got married, and my spouse was like, we gotta pick a place to move. So I came here and I came there, and I said, oh, there's more jobs here. So I stayed here in Chicago because there's more jobs, and so, but I like it here, but all my family's in Michigan. But I saw on the internet the other day, there's a place where they sell like prefab log cabins for $34,000. I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I'll get myself a piece of land. Anyway, we've been talking and talking, but I really want to get on to the subject of, I just want to like talk about this, what's going on. I feel every time I watch everybody's video, it makes me very angry, and I feel like one person. And I feel like we as a whole are still, there's, I saw Uberman's videos and all of Afterpreneurs videos, and I talked to the customers. I realize a lot of people don't know all of this stuff is going on, and the media is less likely to do a story about how Uber drivers are getting ripped off, because it just makes us look like we're greedy. It just makes us look like we're greedy. And that's why I tried to make videos about the passengers being ripped off, but I don't even know if the passengers understand that they're being ripped off. And even if we do get some, like say everybody went and told the passengers, we might start being like, Delete Uber did work. Delete Uber started working. That's why they did the, there's too many people saying things that is not true. Get Uber and Lyft Shell. She's doing, you know what I want to do? I want to make, Delete Uber stickers. And the reason I want to make Delete Uber paydriversfare stickers and put them on my car, because I feel that would get people's attention. They'd say, what is going on? And they might try to search for answers, or they might ask me. It might be more, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what? I've been seeing, I saw the Afterpreneur. I watch a lot of Afterpreneur and Uberman. I like what they do. And, I like that Uberman, he's, he tries to see it from everybody. He tries to see it from Uber's way. That's why he did the 180 days of change. He was trying to see it as a businessman. I like how he tries to be, diplomatic. I see a lot of people try to be diplomatic, and I try to be a diplomatic person. I try to understand it from both sides of the story. And what I think is, if things are going wrong, as an individual, you have to say to yourself, each individual person has to say to themselves, is this working for me anymore? And I really think that Uber they haven't brought this to Chicago, this surge thing, and they haven't done that yet. But I've already had people say to me, oh yeah, well, we can drive for surge. And I'm sure the minute they start doing this surge thing, people are going to... I said over a year ago that this was going to happen, and I gave my opinion, and we focused on... Yeah, exactly. All right. Not just you, a lot of Uber drivers, the Afterpreneur, and Uberman. A lot of them. All the people in, I think a lot of the people in the Afterpreneurs podcast, they all, I think they also said, this is coming. This surge, this thing where they take away our surge is coming soon. And so I always had this feeling, yeah, this is going to happen. And that's what always happens. Shit rolls downhill and it gets to the little guy. But the little guy, everybody is affected by Uber. Okay, I called my son the other day and I said, honey, Uber's doing this, Uber's doing that. And he says, we don't have Uber in our area. It doesn't affect me. And after a while, I thought about it and I thought, yes, it does. Because I'm your mother and I'm working my butt off day and night doing Uber as a side job. So to get extra money, I'm doing Uber. When I had cancer, it was a good thing that I had Uber so I could at least make a little bit of money. Otherwise, I was going to be sitting at home doing nothing, just being sick, feeling bad for myself. You know what I mean? So, Uber and Lyft are a good thing, but the whole idea is it affects everybody. Everybody's got a brother, a sister, an uncle that does Uber, that takes Uber, the riders, the everything. I say we should not be focusing on the tip option and all for referral money that these same people promote. Yeah, I agree. I do not put out I put my referral number on there, but I've never gotten referral money from Uber or Lyft. Nobody's ever, I had a friend come to me and ask me about Uber Eats, but then she went to taxi. And there is a good taxi company in my area. I could make better money with the taxi if I wanted to do taxi. If you all want to make some money, they're needing job. I thought I could always go to taxi, because they're not ripping you off. The only thing is you have to rent the car for $400 or else buy a car that's white, because they have to have white cars so they can put all their taxi stickers on it and put the little taxi thing on top. But other than that, you can either use your own car and put taxi stickers on it, or rent their car for $400 a week. Yeah, that's the same thing Uber does, Uber and Lyft, I understand that this is only happening to Uber. Well, I don't see Instacart people. All right. I don't see Instacart people doing it. I don't see like Caviar people, but I do think maybe we could start like a gig shift. Yeah, Instacart steals your tips. There's maybe we could maybe if I get with Shell, and there are other guys that I saw their podcast, I think it was Shell, and I saw another podcast by some other people the other night that they are collaborating too. I'm not saying that I'm alone. We all can get together and collaborate and talk about this, but New York they have a guild. It's like a union, it's a guild, okay? And they get together and they have meetings. They're proactive, and we can do that. And we don't have to live in the same place. But one thing that they did is they went to the city and they talked to the people at the city, and we can do that too. Right, I'm not saying work with New York's guild. I'm saying Uber drivers and I really think Lyft drivers should be part of that too. As a whole, all the drivers, every driver everywhere could get their own. We could all make guilds and get together and have meetings, I'm not saying the Uber Drivers Guild in New York, we don't have to be part of that. But I'm saying it is possible that we get together and have meetings. I don't know about striking, because what happens, and Uberman has said this, and so has, a lot of people have said this, that what we do is we go out there, I don't mind the guild, I'm talking about the panel, yeah, okay. What we do when we strike, and I've seen this, the Uber people will all get together and strike, and they'll stop working, and then they'll pull out that 9-time surge, or that 6-time surge, and everybody will get their butt out there. And then we do go to court and try to sue them. But what do we get? $10 after everything's done? The only thing that happens is the lawyers get rich. Nothing really changes. They just give us $10 to shut up. I mean, that's not enough. That's not enough. What we need is change. And I think the only way we're going to get the change is if we go to our representatives and talk to our representatives. If we all sit down and write letters, that's the only way. And I think but we need to get together, like have a guild or something and write letters, because on our own, it's just one voice. Maybe have petitions. I'm thinking a petition might even be stronger. Maybe we can get a petition going, because we really need something. And I mean a petition for across the United States, not just Chicago or Atlanta or, California. I mean for across the United States, because nobody knows that this is a problem. Nobody. And if they do, they feel as individuals they can't do anything, So I just wanted to talk about that and kind of get this out there. My idea is of course, I have a lot of things going on. I understand if you have a lot of things. Yeah, I hitting them. Hi, John Anderson. Hi. Yeah, seriously, I wish I had like one other person into Chicago, and if we could go to O'Hare. What's up, buddy? If we could go to the airport, O'Hare Airport, I would be more than glad to pass out flyers and talk to drivers, okay? I would be but I can't cover the whole thing by myself. If we had a guild, then we could go like 2 or 3 people at a time to talk to people. Right, we need drivers telling customers what's going on. Hit a company in through the pocketbook. Yeah, we need to start by talking to customers. And I feel if I make a sticker that says #delete #paydriversfare, I feel it'll cause customers to ask, what's going on? We need to get their attention somehow. And the media is not jumping out there to take this report. So we need to find something. And I think passing out, I have been talking to individuals, and I'm not talking to the individuals that just get in the car and they just don't want to talk. But if somebody really gets in the car and they seem receptive, I pass on the message of what's going on. A lot of people do know that Uber's already screwing us, but we need to let them know that Uber is screwing them too. They're screwing us. They are. And not only is Uber screwing us, Lyft is screwing us too. Both of the companies. I'm not saying Lyft is as bad as Uber. Uber is really effing us over. They're really effing everybody over, and okay, if I stop driving, and even if everybody that watches YouTube stops driving, there's 500,000 at least Uber driver. It's not going to hurt them. And you know how many people, once I stopped driving, I had at least 3, the very week I stopped driving, I had at least 3 people ask me about Uber, about getting an Uber job. So it's not just, oh yeah, well, I stopped driving, it's going to make a difference. Everybody has to stop driving. Everybody has to stop driving. And even if we stop driving, we're going to have to find other careers, other things. You know what? I really have been having I've always had a passion for animals. I'm thinking about getting into doing WAG. I'm not going to do it full time, but, maybe pick up a little WAG. I really like dogs. I got a Uber Listen employee yesterday. He said that he didn't know about the pay changes. You go down there, and those Uber employees, they are given canned answers. Stop referrals. Stop picking up passengers. Well, all right, there are people that are stuck picking up passengers. There are people that are stuck in those leases and they don't have other vehicles. They don't have another job or whatever. They kind of are stuck in their situation. I have a choice. I have my own car. I'm working on a plan B right now. I refuse to let a ride share ruin my life. Me too. Me too. That's what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm doing Grubhub. I'm signing up for Grubhub right now. I got my license, my license today. So so I don't even have to do Uber Eats. I don't want to support that, you know. And I've heard bad things about Grubhub and DoorDash, but I mean, I can do Grubhub for a while until I find maybe I can go to Shipt instead of doing Instacart. So, you know, I can move. I don't know about doing Amazon because I really don't support Amazon's way they treat employees. I feel like I'd be getting out of the frying. Amazon Flex is great, but the way they treat their employees, at least as far as I don't support that, because it's like, I don't know, maybe they'll get, yeah, DoorDash is horrible in Chicago. Yeah, I don't know anything about DoorDash in Chicago. But let me tell you, I have like an algorithm, or not algorithm, but I have a rhythm about doing Uber and Lyft, and this has kind of thrown me off. You know, I was making a certain amount of money a week, and I could almost count on it and all that, and then I could do this. I would only have to work like Thursday and Friday, you know, but now they're going to mess with our, just do WAG since saw a commercial. Yeah. I think WAG is a good idea. Like maybe dog sitting at night. I don't mind dog sitting. And of course I need the exercise, and I don't mind getting paid to walk a dog. WAG is where you can either walk a dog, which would suck in the wintertime, you know, at least in this area would suck, or you can dog sit. But I've always loved animals. I've trained my cat to do tricks. I've been training my cat to do fist bump. I heard a lot of people $300 a week. Yeah, I heard. I've talked to a guy. He started out working WAG, and now he's a dog walker, and he makes $30 an hour. His rate, he charges the same as WAG. WAG probably takes a commission off of it, but like $15 a half an hour walk. Hey, I would love to do that. So that, I mean, that's, yeah, a dog sitter and ultimately I don't want to be a dog sitter. Ultimately I want to train dogs. I've trained my cat to do tricks, and yeah, ultimately it would be nice to be a dog. Oh yeah. Yeah, I would love to do that. But I mean, when I drive downtown Chicago and people are out there walking their dogs, I'm like, oh, look at that cute doggy. I'm like, I love, don't get me wrong, if Uber wasn't so underhanded, I really enjoy the job because you're not busting your butt night and day. You can do it whenever you want. You instantly put it in your account, all that stuff. But and I really enjoy talking to people. It's my forte. If you don't know, when I was in high school, you probably know this, I was in like acting and I can't remember, thespian society. I did public speaking, and if you don't know, I like got A's in public speaking class. Yeah. So, I mean, it's just my forte, but you can't always do the same thing. You know, you got to change it up. Do something different. Just because you're comfortable with one thing doesn't mean you can't do something different. So, your sister and another mother, me too. Your sister from another mother, me too. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Do you invest in crypto? Oh, you know what? I really want to because you know what I feel like? All right, this is what I think is going to happen. I have not started investing in cryptocurrency. I understand what I understand what a pyramid scam is. Those people that got in that cryptocurrency pyramid scam, I have like radar for the cryptocurrency pyramid scam. But I do want to personally invest in some cryptocurrency and get going with that. I'm just, you know, I'm right now I'm trying to pay off some credit cards. I feel like I need to get my credit cards paid off first. Yeah, BitConnect. What a bunch of crap that was. I'm sorry for those. I feel bad for those people that went and put all that money in BitConnect. I make videos about a lot of people getting in trouble with the IRS. Oh, really? Oh, really? I had to check that out. That's an interesting subject. I have Coinbase and Binance. Oh, okay. I've always been very intrigued by the investing, but I've never taken the time to sit down and learn. And, you know, I've always felt like one time I thought, oh, maybe I should learn to play a guitar. But as I was doing it, I thought, I don't think I have passion for it. You have to go with your passion. I do it tomorrow about scam in live stream. So you're going to do a live stream tomorrow? Lady, the next taxi law make it hard to do trades. Tax laws. Oh. Okay, well, what time is that? I'll tune into that. I've had a few people recommend books. I just haven't taken the time to do it, to sit down and learn. Because I feel like if you're going to invest, a lot of people, oh, you say that's good, I'll just invest. I'll give you I'm not giving my money if I don't know what's going on. I want to learn about the company and what, you know what, I want to know what I'm giving you my money for. That's why BitConnect went down, because these people didn't investigate. They didn't know exactly what they were getting themselves into. They were just throwing their money. You know, I mean, they could throw their money my way, you know. Probably in the morning. Okay, well, I will make sure I keep an eye out for, I have to bring my friend, you are at a different time. At 10 o'clock, which is, I think, 9 o'clock your time. If you're in Georgia, it's 9 o'clock. I researched the companies to know what the trends are. Yes. Yeah, right now it is 10:13, and I'm betting it's 11:13. I think it's 11:13 there in Atlanta, because I think Atlanta is in the same time zone as Michigan. Yeah. Sometimes I'll call my son. Yeah. Sometimes I'll call my son at, 12:13 at night or something like that, and he'll be like, Mom, it's 1 o'clock, 1:13 in the morning. I'm like, oh, I forgot. Anyway, I have 2 grown adult children, and they live in my house in Michigan. I have a house in Michigan, but I came here because there's not a lot of jobs in Michigan. The jobs they do have are industry jobs, and yeah. We're in, like, over to the side. Yeah. So, all right. Does anybody have... I do Via during peak times. Love it. I was thinking, Via keeps sending me messages. I was thinking about doing Via. I was thinking about it. You do Via too. Okay. Well, maybe I already signed up for it. They said finish your application. What's Via? It's another ride sharing service. Now, isn't Via, don't they make you walk to the curb or something to pick you up? Don't they do like kind of like an Uber pool where you walk over to the curb and then they pick you up quickly? You know, that's what I heard. I don't know if that's true. Yeah, you walk over to the curb and they pick you up. They don't pick you right up at your house. You know, yeah. But it's more organized. Yeah, I think, see, now Lyft tried this, you know, Uber Express Pool, what Uber Express Pool is doing, and they found it didn't work. I don't know. I did do one Uber Express Pool once when they were trying it out in Chicago. I picked it up. I was like, what is this? And I did not know what it was. Oh, yeah. Everybody does Via early in the morning because Via in the morning is big bucks. The morning you get tons of money, but I'm not an early riser. I can't get up that early. I can't get up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I guess I'm going to have to now that I'm going to be driving bus. Oh, really? Drivers keep 90%, only 10%. Maybe we could promote Via if they only take 10%. I'm wearing my Lyft shirt, but maybe I should get a Via shirt, you know? I've been thinking about like I've been thinking like I still have the Uber sticker on my car, but I've been thinking about putting like like a big X across it. Yes, for now it was 5%. Okay. That makes me do it if car was high miles. Yeah. I got a brand new car. And then I'm thinking another thing is I want to get into where I'm not into an industry. I really wanted I had some goals that I wanted to do doing Uber and Lyft, but now I'm thinking, okay, I've put all these miles on my brand new car. I've had it since May and I have 38,000 miles on it. May of 2017. So I'm thinking, oh, it'd be great to, you know, you do ride share like Lyft and Via part-time a little bit, you know, here and there. I just every time I just feel about Uber, it just leaves me with a sore feeling. I feel like I can't support them. I thought you could only write off 80% of your costs, all your costs, like your vehicle and everything. You say, oh, they ask you, how much do you use your car for your personal reasons? And I'll say, because it's true, I use my car mostly for my business, barely ever to do anything else. So, yeah. Via is local, so it's only Cermak to about Howard, west of Humboldt Park, Midway. That's cool. I don't mind. So I'd have to drive out of Highland Park, but I already usually end up driving out of Highland Park. Because Lyft, there's barely ever Lyft rides in Highland Park area unless it's on a Friday or Saturday. Not that many miles. Oh, it doesn't go all that way? Well, So, oh, not that many miles on car. Yeah, and the nice thing is I got a Toyota. And I got a Toyota Corolla, and this thing is a beaut in the snow. And I keep saying, man, I wish I would have gotten a Prius. Wish I would have gotten a Prius, low gas mileage. But the Prius drivers I've talked to said that the Priuses do not handle well in the snow, and it's probably better that I got this Corolla that it's like a tank in the snow. I can drive, unless it's on ice, it drives like a tank. Everybody else is out there complaining about the snow. How does it do in this? How does the Honda do in this, the snow? How does it do in the snow? Or haven't you had it long enough to find out? Because we've only had a little bit of snow. I had a pipe burst on Christmas time this Christmas, and I had to go up to my my house, and there was no snow here, and it was storming there. Rocking the Ford C Max, 50 miles, and great on the snow. Good deal. Is a Ford C Max, is that a car or a truck? It's cool and makes sure you have good tires. Yeah. 50 miles per gallon. Really? I'd like to get that 50 miles per gallon. Yeah. John, I'll trade you. I'll trade my brand new car. It's a Toyota. It'll last forever. Every time I see a used Prius, I walk up to him and say, I'll trade you my brand new car for your used Prius. They all say no. Mine is 28. Yeah, mine's 28. Mine is 28 miles per gallon. Which is not bad. That's not bad. But I would rather have... my mom had a smaller car, and she got like 32 miles per gallon. So, I mean, for a mid-sized car, and a lot of people get in my car and they say, ooh, your car is really nice inside. Because a lot of people... Toyotas are I didn't know this when I bought it. I just went down there and I said, oh, look, there's a Toyota dealer. Maybe I'll go buy a Corolla. I didn't know. I didn't investigate. I was just checking it out first. I was like, well, maybe I'll buy a Prius. I just got the idea and showed up and ended up with a Corolla. They couldn't finance me for a Prius. I'm like, damn it. So, I put seat covers to prevent people from messing up my seats. Yeah, that's... All right, I talked to somebody. Somebody told me that somebody puked in their car. I keep nausea bags. I've had this for a year, and I haven't had anybody vomit. I've had people vomit in my car, but I heard people... where they had people actually vomit in their car, and they still they still wrote in and got a cleaning fee for it. I have a 2002 Corolla, 19 miles, and about to sell it. You keep Ziploc bags? They have to be a pretty big Ziploc bag. I go down to CVS, and I buy the nausea bags, and they have they have a little thing down in them that kind of soaks up the, and it has a scent, so that, because the smell. That's why I don't want anybody vomiting in my car. I don't care. You can't pay me enough to clean that crap up. And my friend is like, yeah, I'll clean it. But I don't care. No, I can't drive home with it in my car. I would get sick. I'm one of these people that will faint and vomit. I can't be a nurse. I always wanted to be a nurse, but I wouldn't be able to. I have been driving for 3 years, have had 4 people blow. I say no many, so many drunk people in cars in St. Patrick's Day. It was at like 3 p.m. Yeah, you know what? I miss St. Patrick's Day pretty much. I went out and did Lyft for maybe 3 hours. But last year was my first, it was my first year doing Uber, and I did Uber St. Patrick's Day. I made so much money compared to this year. It stinks. I had one person vomit, but they opened the door before it came out of their mouth. I've had people, this is what I had. I did have a girl vomit in my car. Or not in my car. She opened the door and vomited out the door. And we happened to be in a drive-thru at the time when she did it. And we gave her a drink and everything like that. Got her home. And she left pee all over in my seat. And I tried to claim the cleaning fee. And I couldn't take pictures of pee. I have black seats. Yeah, I like disinfected my seats. I disinfected it and, you know, sprayed all sorts of kind of crap in it. But, you know, and if I would have driven down to Uber and said, you know, look at this, maybe I could have gotten a cleaning fee. Maybe. There's no way I can take a picture of it. Yeah, bring salsa. Maybe I could have left salsa on the seat and then smashed it in the seat, and then maybe I would have said, oh, they peed in blue chunks on my seat or something. Because yeah, she was pretty drunk. Yeah, that's why I've been thinking about getting seat covers. Somebody spilled something on my seat and you can see the spill mark. So I've been thinking about, you know, getting my car cleaned and then put seat covers on it. And then I've heard people going and getting this with the seat covers. They still get the cleaning fee. That's funny to me. I want the cleaning fee. So, yeah. Yeah, I want the cleaning fee. I'll put that shit in the washer. Yeah. Well, guys, I feel like we should probably wrap it up here. We've been doing this for 53 minutes, and my spouse is waiting. And I said it probably takes an hour, and you probably have to get to bed. I don't want to be too long. I bet you're sleepy, yeah. I want to get home and relax, you know. It's been fun talking to you too, Anthony. Good seeing you, John Anderson. Thank you guys for stopping by and being supportive. Have a great night, Frank, if he's still here. I don't know where he's at. If you ever get a chance to stop by and see Frank, he's funnier than a crutch. He's so funny. So I love his channel. He's got like 2 videos, but he's just funny. All right, guys. Nice talking to you. Thank you. All right. Bye. I'll check you out tomorrow, lady.